Well, hello there. This is Ondarian ASMR, and as you can see, this is a very different live stream. I've done this once before, and it didn't quite work out. As you can see from the screen in front of you, it is in fact a video game live stream this evening. I'm going to be playing The Sims like I did last time. I've managed to amend the issues that I had previously with the picture, so hopefully this time you will actually be able to see what I can see. So without further ado, I will find Steam, because that's the platform I play on my laptop. I may have to log back in. I did lose the internet the other night. No, it does seem I am able to log in. Let's see if I've logged into Origin, which is of course the EA server, because you need Origin to play. I'm logged into that as well, so we are good. Marvelous. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, this is the new thumbnail for video gaming content. I will be playing other games other than The Sims. For example, I'm looking at doing Fallout, possibly Fallout New Vegas, Skyrim. I've got some other games as well that we can have a look at, some classic games and some modern games as well, so including some Star Wars games. So hopefully excuse me, I hope you can hear me. No, the mic is working. Let me just up the... Yes, I can hear through my headphones, so I've just upped the gain so that I have got two fans on the go. It's incredibly warm in my gaming room. So, right, anyway. Let's get this game on the road. It takes a little bit of time to load up, but you know, it works. It works. I just hope the adjustments I've made will allow you to see what I can see. Excuse me, my throat is going a bit funny this evening. And it is loading at the moment. It will take its time. So yes, it will take, it says it's running, but it does take its time to load, so it's a bit slow. Hi Moonstaker, thank you for joining me. The game is loading at the moment. Here we go. Here we go. I may have to muck around with the audio. I made sure that the cursor is visible. Yeah, I do find with EA games they take a while to load, but so thank you very much. So plan of action for this is I'm going to create a household. I will go into... here we go. Excuse me, my chair will continue to squeak throughout this live stream. I have a very squeaky chair. Now, the thing is, I will inform you now, viewers, if you're watching this back, I do use codes. Now, the reason I use codes is because I really don't play the game in its conventional manner. I basically like house building. You know, I like to add objects. You know, a lot of objects. So I've got all the codes I need to be able to build the houses to my vision, as it were. So we are now just waiting for it to load up. And for some reason you can't hear the desktop audio, but I can. Unfortunately I can't do anything about that, but that isn't probably a bad thing, because there's a lot of what shall we say, background noise that would impede, and also it would probably mean the replay would get a copyright claim. So it's probably for the best that you don't hear the music, but I can. So you might hear me sing along to the little tracks and things, but that's about it. So as I say, obviously to protect copyright, it's probably for the best that I can hear the music, but you can't, because this live stream will be uploaded onto my channel. And but obviously, you know, if you have any questions about my construction methods, shall we say, but the thing is, I don't actually consider them cheat codes as such, for this game anyway, because obviously they don't make you invincible, they don't give you permanent health or anything like that. Oh, hello. New stuff and fixes galore. That is interesting. Let's see. Check out these exciting base game additions. We've added new hairdos, art from LGBTQ+ artists, a tool for building natural ponds, and more. There are also patches for the base game and various packs. Exciting. That is exciting. And there is a new pack. I shall download that later, but I've got all the other. Is that new? Yeah. Sims 4 Cottage Living is the newest one, but I have all the other packs. So I will ooh, new beard. And new outfits as well. I will purchase that later. I'm not going to purchase that now because obviously you'll end up seeing all my details, and I personally don't want that on screen. So but I have got Journey to Batuu. Sorry, I'm drinking gin. So there's new bits and pieces in the gallery. I've got my library as well. So these are ones that I've downloaded, and these are families I've created. I think I've got Oh, they're all the ones I've created recently. I don't know why some of them are saved, why they're saved more than once. But we're going to start with a brand new household. So, without further ado, as I say, we'll do the. I'll download the cottage living later. What's kids? And oh, that's fine. Yeah, I've got all them. What? Yes. Yeah. I just want to go back to that cottage. Sorry about this. I just no. I'm just having a glass of gin and tonic this evening. Nothing. Well, I have been offered a new job which I've accepted. So an admin post starting in August. So I'm looking forward to that. Up in London, so commuting once again. Anyway, new game. Fingers crossed you'll be able to see exactly what I see this time, because where the person was standing, it was black on the previous live stream. So perfect, you can see it. This area was all black, so you couldn't see the actual figure. So I have managed to fix that. I'm delighted. So, let's go with something a bit more. Moustaches. Yes. So I'm just creating. We'll get rid of the. No. We didn't want to do that. It was the glasses we wanted to get rid of. And we wanted. Quite a pointy chin for him. That's better. Not the greatest likeness, but you'll get the idea of who it's supposed to be when I really ought to get a picture up actually of who I'm working with, who I'm trying to create. That's the music I'm hearing at the moment. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to find a photo of who I'm trying to recreate. Ah, there we go. There we go. Now, hopefully, you will recognise him. Slightly longer chin. The mouth and the nose actually isn't too bad, but the eyebrows aren't exactly accurate. No, they need to be flatter. longer and flatter. There we go. Eyes are actually not too bad. It's the cheeks that are the real problem for who I'm trying to recreate. Because obviously I'm trying to make them as gaunt as I can. There we go. There we go. I'm happy with that. Sorry, that's my chair. I do apologise a lot for my chair. You can't see what I'm seeing. Oh no, I'm looking on my phone for the picture of who I'm trying to recreate. You'll realise who I'm trying to recreate when I put the name in. I think it's a decent likeness. Yeah, I'm looking on my. I should have made that clear. I'm using my phone to get the pictures of who I'm looking for. The moustache, though, I think it's a shame you can't really make the moustache the right shape. They need to add more moustaches in the next update. Okay, so. It's not the greatest likeness, but I mean this is his everyday clothing. He will have sports clothing as well. That is black, but you'll recognise the name. Yeah, there we go. It's my boy Nikola Tesla. Not the greatest of likenesses, I grant you. Now we do formal. See, this is the thing. I need to try and keep him looking sort of. I very much doubt he ever wore a tuxedo, but you know, because he did die penniless, the poor bloke. So, sport. I guess we've got to try and modernise it. I have an idea for that. There is one thing I can do for sport. If I take out so if I scroll down here, I can give him something that looks sort of, there we go, boiler suit. Not very sporty, but it's more in fitting with his, oh dear no. There we go. And we change the shoes to something a bit more fitting. There we go. So, you know, that's his everyday, which is more akin to that's his formal wear, his athletic. Oh no, 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 no. Not too keen on the slippers. We'll go with them. Party. Yes and no. I was thinking something a little different for him. Something that's still quite dignified, but and what is it with the no. No, 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 don't like that. That's too much like his formal wear. That's vampire. We don't want vampire. Let's try tops. He will lose his trousers because obviously when you change up the clothing, so we will find some suitable attire for him. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but we want get rid of the rings. Give him some decent socks. And shoes. There we go. Everyday, formal, sport, sleep, party. Oh. No. Swimwear. Definitely something a bit more dapper for him. And I do like to give him a snorkel as well. There we go. So you can look the part when... Now, hot weather, not what I'm looking for. And I know he didn't travel the globe, but what I'm looking for is in the everyday section. So we go to everyday, and I believe it's option number 39 that I'm looking for. This clicking does get a bit annoying. I'm glad you can't hear it really, because it does get irritating. Constantly clicking on the... there we go. But we're going to change his the colour of his clothing to something a bit more fitting to his style. There we go. So that's his summertime outfit. Oh, we haven't done the shoes yet, so has to wear socks because he's an explorer. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. And they need to be grey as well, so it all fits in. Now for winter, no. We'll go with we'll actually go with vampire, because that actually fits quite well into what, you know, into the sort of period he was, late 19th century, early 20th century. So I'm happy with that. And we go for creativity. No, we don't. We go for knowledge. Now, we can give pick likes and dislikes. This is actually a mod that I downloaded. I don't believe it's an update from from EA. I think it is actually a mod that I downloaded. You don't have to give them likes and dislikes. I tend not to, because it's very time consuming. I have done in the past just to show how it works. So we'll just go to pick a trait. Now, obviously he's Nikola Tesla, so he's a genius. He's a maker, because obviously he's an inventor. Now, he could also have lifestyle and social traits, but we're going to make him a perfectionist as well. So he's got 2 of the hobby traits and 1 of the emotional traits, which I think actually fits. So next up, we're going to add a new sim, and we're actually going to make them a spellcaster. And this one's going to be a fictional. She's going to be fictional, so we're going to give her a fictional name. Let's see. We'll give her the name of Morgana, and we will then give her the name of. We'll go with Arthurian. As she's a spellcaster, we already know what her traits will be. So she'll be spellcraft and sorcery. Not going to give her any likes or dislikes. She's going to be creative, maker, and lifestyle. She will be good. So we need to work on her outfits. I might change her eye colour though. See, you've got the Star Wars outfits as well, which also make amazing everyday clothing as well. So I think we might try. I like that. I like that for her. There we go. So she's almost like a Jedi, but she isn't. They're Sith eyes. Don't want Sith eyes. Let's give her... No. Also purple irises. And I'm going to change her hairstyle. So, you know, I'll change her hairstyle. And we'll keep it short so that sort of medium length, so we don't have to change it throughout the... I like that a lot. And she's got elf ears, so elven ears I should say. But obviously with the females I like to give them a bit more you too, Moonstaker, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate that. This will be available to rewatch, so you know, do feel free to watch it again. But indeed, thank you for joining me, and I'm going to carry on. So you know, all the best. Have a good sleep. There we go. And then something. There we go. I like that. Okay, and then we want something. We actually want to give her some jewellery on the ears. So as she's a spellcaster, I have exactly the right set of earrings for her. There we go. Oh, and that was my phone. There we go. So next we do formal, and we're actually going to do a set piece for her. There's a couple of set pieces or styled looks that I like to use for certain characters. Oh no, that's not the one. There we go. I like that. So that's her. That is her formal look. I think I'll keep her sport look. I like that. Might change it to... There we go. I've just noticed she's got socks on, so make them a different colour. No. There we go. I'm happy with that. So that's her sleepwear. As I say, again, I have got fans going because it is incredibly warm in my hobby room. So that's formal, sleep, party. Now, see, I'm not a fan of those accessories, but I want... not too sure about that. So we'll go to styled. Let's have a look at this. No, not a fan of that look. So I'm just going through the... there's one I use a lot of that I quite like for party. I definitely think that it's one of my favourite outfit looks for... Only thing is, I don't usually use the hat. I usually just keep the trousers and the outfit, and I'll probably change the necklace as well. So yeah, I'm not too convinced. I'm never too convinced with the necklace. So we go with something a bit more... Hi Mysterious, thank you for joining me. Starting from scratch, and you can now obviously see what I can see. This was what people couldn't see in the first live stream, so I've finally been able to fix it, which I'm really happy with. There we go. So let's see. Everyday, formal, sleep. And for sleep, she doesn't need makeup. Oh, for sports, she doesn't need makeup, and neither does she need it for sleep. So we get rid of that. Thank you indeed. Yeah. I actually did a. There's a button on at the bottom of the actual piece of software I use, and it's called Test Widgets, and you can actually record a test video. So I actually tested the whole thing to make sure. I have turned off the sound this time of the background music and everything because of copyright claims. So and also the voices do get a bit irritating. I have got my headphones on, but I think it's better for you. They do get in the way of what I'm saying. So now we go to swimwear. We'll go with something a bit different. I'll turquoise that up. Matching swimwear. Get rid of the earrings. There we go. So I'm happy with that. Summertime. Get rid of the accessories. And we'll go through styled looks. I often go for styled looks because it's just easy to set up the characters that way. That's better. And give her the winter look. There we go. So we've got winter, summer, swimwear, party, sleep, athletic, formal, and everyday. And for those who are sort of, you know, joining me at this point of the live stream, I've already made Nikola Tesla. So as a recap, there's him in his everyday, his formal, athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, hot weather, and winter weather. So, you know, that's Nikola Tesla and Morgana Lancelot. So we're gonna do, she's a spellcaster as well, so you know, she but we're gonna do right. Okay, I'm never again though, that's perfect, but we need to change the hair. So have we got the hairstyle I'm looking for? I need to bring up my phone again. I'm using my phone for picture imagery. There we go. Perfect. Bit of a square jaw, bit of pointy chin. That's better. Also, he's got. No, I'm not too happy with that hair. But he had. Is that more like it? Not quite. No, no, we're not going. I'd say that's more like it. What I'm looking for. Next up, we need facial hair. He's also got a moustache. Let me get my phone back up. Yeah, he did sort of have puffier cheeks. There we go. There we go. I'm still doing him sort of a... I'm still doing them sort of as... younger people. Yeah, I'm doing them as young adults, but looking like who I want them to look like. So again, in fact, I'm going to do him slightly differently. I need a jumper for him. Did he wear a tie? I can't remember if he wore a tie. What's the photo show? Yes, he kind of did, but he didn't. So I need to find a jumper with a sweater with a... That fits. Yes, 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 yes. I wonder if you can guess who I'm creating before I actually put the name in. I need to find the right trousers as well. Socks. Always like them to wear socks, but not with sandals. That's a crime against fashion. Socks with sandals. And I'm afraid, yes, I don't like Crocs either. I believe they are a crime against fashion as well. Controversial, I know, but oh, that is perfect. That is perfect. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So for formal, I always have one that I have in mind. There we go. But we get rid of the glasses because he didn't wear glasses. Sport, I'm also going to give him a boiler suit like Tesla. Because, you know, they're both sort of from the same, but I'm going to give him a slightly different colour to Tesla. So if I can find the boiler suit, which, there we go. So Tesla's got this one, and for this character I'm going to give a blue boiler suit, and obviously just realised I need to give him some suitable shoes. We'll give him the same. We'll give him the same shoes, but brown. And I just realised the everyday these sports look. He's got glasses. There we go. Got rid of the accessories. Night attire, we do dressing gown and slippers, pattern slippers for him. Party, now I did have something in mind for him. Hopefully it's amongst this lot, because I don't have to go through I believe it's... No, what I'm looking for... I wish it was in the party as well. But it actually comes under every day. So we need... can't remember if it comes before number 39, which I used for summertime for Tesla. I think it comes after this one, so he'll have a different outfit. Number 67, and get rid of the glasses. We'll change the colour of the waistcoat and the trousers, and we'll change the colour of the shoes as well. Socks are fine, so yes, 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 yes. He too will have get rid of the accessories, except like Tesla, he will also have a snorkel. And flippers. Oh dear. No, 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 no. Just for a giggle. We'll make him look as summery as possible. Let's do the worst thing you can possibly do. There we go. Socks with sandals. Ooh, edgy. Edgy. So I don't like any of those. So we go with... I like that. I like that. So he is going to be creativity. Yeah, I'm gonna change Tesla's aspiration. He's gonna be the nerd. He's gonna be the nerd brain. Genius, maker. No, he's gonna be the geek, and he's gonna be perfectionist. Hello, my name is Albert Einstein. So Nikola Tesla is going to stop me. He's going to be the master maker because he did all the invention. Yeah. Yeah. I do have a lot of respect for Albert Einstein, I should say. Him and Tesla are my two favourite names in science and technology. So yeah. So we've got Albert Einstein, and as I say, this I think is a new thing where you can give their likes and dislikes, but I tend not to bother with it because it's I did it as an example the last time because it's there, but to be honest with you, it doesn't really have much of an impact on the game, and it's very time consuming. So next up we need now, shall we do another spell? I think one spellcast is enough, so we'll add a new sim. I like to make at least 6 because then the size of the house you build. We'll do another female. I like that. I like that a lot. Actually, I might just keep her as she is if I like what I see. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, like that. Yes. I don't know why she's wearing glasses to sleep though, so I think we'll get rid of the glasses. I think, however, we will change her sleepwear slightly. I like that. I like that. So, yes. Yes for formal. Athletic, yes. Party. Bit too formal for a party, I think. So let's find something that's a bit more. Yeah, I like that. That's a bit something a bit. That's a bit 1960s. So we want something like that. No, no, no. Don't want anything too garish. Oh, I like that. I like that. But we'll go with that. So that's fine. But we want to, as it's a party outfit, we want to do something a bit more with her facial. No, that's too much. Much too much. I like that. There we go. And yeah, they have. They've got some really amazing outfits. You can download extra things from the Sims resource, which I have done in the past. That's a bit too extreme. No. Again, a bit too extreme. Yeah, I mean, I have a subscription to the Sims resource, which allows me to download extra. Only problem is if you download too many things at once, it causes the game to not load at all. The more, oh no, no. Not a fan of that eyeshadow. No, it wasn't eyeshadow, it was eyeliner, I think. Was it cheeks? There we go. There we go. Subtle. There we go. So I might just change the shape of her mouth. Just playing around with wait. No. There we go, long hair. I was just thinking. Let's see. just something I realised, and it just seems to fit. So I just need to make the chin a bit more, bring the cheeks, there we go, and oh, that was my phone. Just trying to get an idea of the hairstyle. I want to get the hairstyle right, you see, or at least as close as possible to the person it's trying to represent. You can disagree with me if not, but I just looked at this sim and it jumped out at me as to who it reminds me of, and you can disagree with me. You know, you can say when you see the name you will, yes, perfect. I don't know if you'll agree with me, but have a look at the name when I type it. What do you think? Yay or nay? Is that Frivy? I don't know. But it sort of... Not sure about the jacket. Well, no, No. I don't know about you, but it sort of did make me think of Frivolous Fox. So I think I'm gonna stick with that. I think I'll change the lipstick though. Something says to me though, to considering it's someone I don't know her personally obviously, but I think it says to me that, I think it's better if you're for swimwear, show some respect. Not, the other character was completely fictional, and she's a we can have the sunglasses back in a minute. We need something a bit summery here. There we go. that's what it was. Okay. And then for winter, do leggings as well. And boots. Gloves, we can change the gloves as well to something a bit more because you can't see them underneath the sleeves, so see if we can I'm not too sure about that jacket. It's nothing, it's just not you know, I just want to give the essence of the so let's try t-shirts. Yeah, I like that. I like that. There we go. There we go. I don't know if it is or not, but you know, the essence is there. We want some wintertime style. No. There we go. No. There. I like that. I like that. Then winter, we want something a bit more. There we go. So we got, oh, Tesla is in his sports gear, so we want to put him back. Morgana Lancelot looks fine. Albert Einstein is in his winter clothing. That's fine. So, what do we want? Friend of the world. creative, and we'll say maker. We'll say maker. So next up, our fifth sim. I like to create at least 6. So who am I going to do next? Let's try another person. Oh, I already see who that's going to be. I already see who that's going to be. It's perfect. Get rid of that. Yes. Sorry, that is what you call a happy little accident. Change the body shape. Bring that down halfway. Bring that down halfway. I mean, look, is that not Bob Ross right there? He's got to be a painter. He has got to be a painter. And he's got to love the outdoors. I mean, let's face it, you know, Bob Ross loved the outdoors. But we've got to obviously make him look the part. So we need button-up shirt. Did he have pockets on his shirt? I think he did. And did he have 2? No, his shirt didn't have pockets. Interesting. So we need to find a pocketless shirt. If not, we just work with what we have. No, because that's untucked, and he always had his shirt tucked in. Ah! No, that's got pockets. If we can't find a suitable sort of analog for his shirt, we'll just work with what we had and go from there. No, because that was untucked. No, that's patterned. Don't want patterned. We'll go with that one because it was tucked in. And then then he had jeans. And you never really saw what he was wearing, but I'd say he always wore lace ups. No. We'll go with sneakers, so you can get some that sort of There we go. Get rid of the accessories, but give him socks. And of course he can get to paint some happy little trees. A happy little cloud, you know. And make happy little accidents. And we learn to work with those accidents. So, oh dear no. Get rid of any and all accessories except socks. I very much doubt he ever wore a suit for... Oh, I kind of imagine that he did. But we'll give him a tuxedo because that seems to be fitting to his... You know. There we go. So, yes. Not 100% Oh, no. I'm going to give him a boiler suit as well. I'm going to give him one that's white. And shoes. Give him the same style of shoes, but give him brown. Sleepwear, he's going to have a dressing gown as well. We're going to give him a brown one. With red slippers. Not too sure about the party outfit. No. That I like. That I like. That can be his party outfit. Always give him socks. No. He can have a wetsuit. And... So we got everyday, formal, athletic, sleep, party. That's summer. Swimwear. No, absolutely not. There we go. So we change the socks. Something a bit more befitting, and we recolour the shoes. There we go. So that's his summertime outfit. Wintertime, There we go. And we find boots. I'll give him some snowshoes. Winter snow boots. There we go. So we got Bob Ross. So we got Nikola Tesla, Morgana Lancelot, who's fictional, Albert Einstein, Frivy, and Bob Ross. And we ought to have one more. Now, usually I do like to balance male and female Sims, but there is something that's making me think that I really want to do. So we're going to do another male character, and I want to make sure this is right. Okay, so we remove the beard and we change the hair. Yes, left hand parting. Of course it looks a bit wider to you because you're seeing it on the screen live. Where are we? Let's see. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Problem is, the person I'm trying to do, I've never actually seen photographed with these sort of... He's always been photographed smiling with his teeth. So, if we do... Yeah, I think that's about right. And the nose looks about right. It's just the eyes that we need to readjust. I think that looks all right. As I say, all the photographs I've ever seen of who I'm trying to make, no, that's too big. That might help. Yeah, that looks... There we go. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. That's it, that's it. That's looking a bit more. I don't think it's an exact likeness. And I also need to change the eyebrows as well to something a bit more rounded. And he sort of had darkish hair. That's about right. There we go. So everyday clothes. I don't really think he looks like who he's meant to be, but I think you'll get an idea when I give him the jumper. I'm going to change up his body size as well. There we go. Get rid of all the accessories. I think it's pretty clear who I've tried to create for this character. Need some socks as well. Shoes. He always wore sneakers, so that's fine. I know it's a button up and not a zip up, but blue sneakers. That's as close as we're going to get. I know it's not an exact likeness, but it is. It's supposed to be Mr. Rogers. Funnily enough, we never actually had Mr. Rogers' Neighbourhood here in the UK at all, and it's only because of my interest in Bob Ross, who is the other character, one of the other characters I've just created for this, that you know, there we go, large loving household. That's the sort of thing Mr. Rogers was. Cheerful, maker, and good. Yeah, we never had Mr. Rogers here in the UK. It's only because I sort of learnt about him from, you know, through learning about Bob Ross, because obviously they were both national broadcasting, you know, shows. So now formal, I've seen him in a suit. I have seen him in a suit on, you know, chat shows and things. So that can be his formal wear. I quite like that. Always mucks around with the... Now Bob Ross and Tesla and Einstein, who I've also created, we'll go back through them very quickly before we move on to actually building the house. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I did not want to do that. That's what you call clicking the wrong button. Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted. Where's his... They're not ones... There we go. There we go. Swimmer, we'll come to that in a minute. We've already given that one to Bob Ross. I like that. I like that. Okay, he has a outfit as well. Snorkels. For anyone who's just joined the chat, I will take you quickly through all the ones I've just created. So, oh dear, no. For some reason I like that. I like that for summer. For him. I know it's Star Wars, and he obviously had nothing to do with Star Wars, but... there we go. That's fine. And winter... oh dear, no. Oh, good grief, no. So we want... there we go. There we go. Just trying to make up my mind here. I quite like that. So we've got, for anyone new to the chat, we've got Nikola Tesla. So there's his everyday, formal, athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, summer and cold weather. Then we've got Morgana Lancelot, who is completely fictional. She is a spellcaster. So she's got everyday, formal, athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, summer and winter. Just make sure we put him back to everyday. Yep. Then we've got Albert Einstein. So everyday, formal, sports, sleep, party, swimwear, summer. I decided to have a bit of fun with that. and winter. Then my tribute to the ASM artist Frivy Fox. I don't know why, it was just something I did on a whim because the sim actually did kind of resemble her, so it just seemed to fit. Oh yeah, everyday, formal, athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, summer, winter. And then Bob Ross, I should say everyday, formal, athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, summer, winter. Put him back to. Then you've got as close to Mr. Rogers as I can actually get. Everyday, sorry, formal, athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, summer, winter. There we go. So, bit of an unusual bag for this house. Very, very different people. But you know. So we'll click play. Oh, got to save it to the library first. And it's starting, so we're going to go through the building of a house, but there's a few things I need to do first. I'm going to do summer because it rains in the spring, and I always go for Newcrest. we are go. So we always go to Oracle Point because that's one of the biggest properties in the game. So we move in. This bit always takes forever to load. That's always when you hear that tune, that's when you know, there we go. Right, so we want to go into build mode. Obviously if you're familiar with The Sims then, but first, oh no. Yeah, okay, so I am making sure I have enough money in case. We build the house, so everything is set up. But we don't build conventionally, we build huge. Do front room because I like to try and keep to hi Brian, thank you for joining me. You can actually now see the rooms that I'm building, so there we go. Now we want to make this front room quite big. We also want to get a large flat screen TV on the wall. probably want to make it more than one room actually. Because obviously I've unlocked a lot of things. Believe it or not, I don't actually include windows in my houses. There we go. For any discerning sim that likes to socialise. There is another secret to this, because watch. As I say, you can't hear any music or anything because obviously I don't want to suffer a copyright claim. So, you know, I'm sort of covering my back. But you can still see the game as it's being played. So... to give extra access. So there's the TV room. There we go. So we've now got the TV room and the sort of parlour. And we'll bring the chairs forward a bit more. There we go. We'll bring the coffee table there as well. And needs a bit of decoration. Needs a bit of decoration. But for that we'll go to actual decoration. And we might even go to statues and things like that. Tell you what, we'll build the rooms first and work on decor maybe next time, because the rooms are the most important part of this thing. Got to make sure they've got places to so we need dining room next. And as you can see, I like to try and keep the appearance of each room very similar. but obviously I like to make these rooms as big as possible as well, because this is a big house. And of course we can put that there. So what we can also do is, because I like to try and keep everything as uniform in appearance as I possibly can. So there we go, that's the dining room. As I say, I will do decor later. Might bring that down in size, it is a bit big, but we're going to do a kitchen next, and that's going to be quite large as well. And of course we've got extra bits and pieces to add as well. Mind you, we want to keep the floor uniform as well. And we've got rid of the floor. Damn. No, that's not it. Build floor, there we go. And we make that uniform as well. Go. That table is not central, and neither is that lampshade. There we go. And as I say, later on I can do things like decor and obviously we don't want to block out the fridge, but I don't want the fridge there because I want that to move around, so I want that to be a bit more central. There we go. Now there's lamps on the walls here. There we go. So we've now got a central, and then what we do is so there's plenty of light. Then what we do is take that one out, go to kitchen. And although it's quite an old-fashioned looking kitchen, we want everything with mod cons. So yeah, it's amazing. It really is amazing, Brian. You know, it's actually really therapeutic. It is incredibly therapeutic, because it really fits. You know, I love it. I really do. Because of the sort of potential it has to, you know, really go to town with creativity. As you can see, I'm actually building an entire kitchen. You know, it is absolutely fantastic. I really recommend it if people can get, because you know, it's indescribably brilliant, you know. And you can pick this up on Steam for a reasonable price, plus all the I mean, it did cost me an arm and a leg because I downloaded all the extra additional. Let's have a coffee maker. Gotta have a coffee maker. Where's best to put the coffee maker? Somewhere near the breakfast bar. And breakfast bar needs... We ought to have a tea maker as well. And we've got a decoration for that, because we've got some tea bags somewhere, I hope, if I can find them. There's a tune that's playing at the moment that you can't hear, but it makes me, or every time I hear it, I can't help but think of Star Trek Voyager, the theme tune to Star Trek Voyager. But you can't really. So what I've just put there is that's the tea maker and that's the tea bags. In fact, let's do some different, because there's some different colours as well. So let's give them a bit of variety. So they've got some different flavours to work with. There we go. I think that will be. There we go. I think that gives them enough tea to work with. makers there. If it's a breakfast bar, they need some stools. Obviously, because the bin's there, they need to have access to the bin. So they've got all the let's move the washing up bar, the sink, to there. But there is one other appliance we can also add. If it's here, yes, we can make it easy upon them and give them a dishwasher, which is what I'm going to do. In fact, let's also give them some chairs at this end, so that they can... There's only 6 of them in the house, but they're bound to have guests. So next up, most important room of the house. Oh, yeah, definitely. I've spent so many hours building settlements. I downloaded mods to actually increase the sizes of the settlements in Fallout 4. And, you know, the game kept crashing. That's how ridiculously big I built my settlements. I mean, they are massive. Now, we don't need to really go to town with a bathroom. Let's try that. In fact, let's double that and expand that way. So yeah, I am going to increase the size of the bathroom. I'm going to move the door so it's there. Actually, no, because what we want there that's because it is the same decor. We want a dark sort of there we go, that matches the panelling in the other rooms. So what I also want is, where is it? There is the shower. And there we go, showers. And we want non-slip mats. No, that's cargo below. Ah, there we go. There we go. Safety first, so there's no slippage. And what we also want is towels. Hers and his. don't like the fact they put a towel right above the toilet. There is one thing that's needed. That's the one thing with the people who actually design these in-game rooms. They don't ever put a roll of toilet paper next to the toilet. Whoever came up with this game didn't think that through. And I'm going to centralise that a bit more. In fact, let's make that a double sink. Mirrors. I'm going to put in some better mirrors. I'm happy with that. Very happy with that room now. So that's the bathroom. Next up is the bedrooms. And again, I keep them all uniform. So get rid of all the windows because there's, and we will resize them as well. So, there we go. As I say, there's only 6 characters in my household, so you know that works fine. I can always build. In fact, let's build a guest bedroom. Nice big guest bedroom. Ooh, no. Where's the one I normally build? There we go. happy with that. That's the guest bedroom built. As you can see, I've tried to stick. Now we need to build a study, which will go this side of the bedrooms. As you can see, I'm sticking to design and appearance. And we can move that out a bit more underneath. As I say, I can always do more decor later on, so for that anyway. So now we have a bit more fun because we've sort of got the main sort of essence of the, so we can now sort of play around a bit more with. So we'll have never just a closet. Which we can also widen. Not quite happy. No, not happy with those. So we've now got a wardrobe. Keep hitting the wrong buttons, I do apologise. It's getting a bit late now. How long have we been going? Over 2 hours. So now we need another room. I think this calls for a sauna. But we're going to expand it because we want the door to be, we want it to be sort of specific in a certain position. So we want the, so what we're going to do is go. And then we're going to create another bathroom from it. But unlike the main bathroom, we're going to throw in, we're going to do it as hot tub. So it's a sauna and hot tub, and then activities and skills. I think it comes under recreation. If I can find it. Might come under, no, that's knowledge. Does it come under fitness? No, it doesn't come under fitness. So I reckon it must come under what I'm looking for. Yeah, so I have to, there we go. Massage table. There we go. Put them side by side. we go. So you've got sauna, sort of, and then for this, next to that, we're going to put. I did have the perfect room to go next to it. Expand that way, and that way. Get rid of the windows. And we want mirrors. Go for yoga mat, another yoga mat. In fact, we could probably do 3 more. There we go. Would be better if they're all facing the right way. And then we go activities and skills again. Go. There we go. So it's a bit brighter and they can see what they're doing. Those are probably, in fact, we're going to make them uniform as well so that they match. And yeah, that's. Let's not make that carpeting. Let's make that tiling. So that way because I like some of the rooms to look a bit more uniform. Hi Amanda, thank you for joining me. Sorry that I'm sort of not responding so much to the chat because I'm sort of concentrating on what I'm building. I'm building. Now we're going to build the most exciting thing of the property. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Because there will be other things on the other floors as well, because there will be a second floor as well. So yes, we have an indoor swimming pool. This is when we get the only windows in the building. This is where the real secret of the building lies. Take the walls and the floor. We want tile, I keep it tiled. There we go, and we want suitable door for it. In fact, it would help if I put in a front door for them to actually get in. Yeah, that would be a big help. There we go. But the swimming pool also needs facilities. So you know what? No. You know what? Let's not do it that way. Gender neutral. There we go. Showers and everything. Be like the Romans. Be sociable on the lavatory. Because that is a very Roman way of doing it. We'll get rid of those ones because at the end, because now we need to go to the towel part, and we're going to have freestanding towels. We need that as well. As I say, there will be a second floor and a top floor. But I think, to be honest with you, I don't want to do too much tonight because... Hi Suko, just playing some Sims 4. I don't know how long I'm going to be going on for, probably quite a bit of time. Just built the swimming pool, just sort of working on the decor at the moment. And just sort of talking about the video game and what I'm doing, because this is one of my all-time favourite video games, because it's just so therapeutic to just build a house. It's the only reason I use what I call enhancement codes. I don't refer to them as cheat codes, I call them enhancement codes, because it gives you the full access to actually building the house the way you want to build it without having to wait to unlock certain elements. So I'm looking for, there is something I'm looking for very specific. As I say, you can't hear the sound because I've turned it off, because of, you know, I'm worried about a copyright claim, so you can't actually hear the desktop audio whilst I can. So that's why it's just me talking, and I have got I've got a fan on in the background because it's quite warm. In fact, it's very warm in here. It's really there we go. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. So that's the sort of changing rooms for the swimming pool. You know, so it would help if they had a bit of light to see what they're doing. Lighting. We'll go for the ultra bright saucer light. I'd say that's probably the most modern looking of all the rooms in the houses. As you can see, I've tried to keep it sort of quite uniform in its appearance. I'm just going to build Oh, there's going to be a room there. There is going to be some rooms there, but I haven't decided what they will be. So what I will do for now is put in a dividing wall and leave that blank. In fact, try and keep it uniform so that I remember that there's a there we go. So the corridors are now lit, whereas the swimming pool is yet to be lit. So we need, I want something a bit modern for them, for the swimming pool. But I want it to be a bit, no, there we go, yes. As you can see, there is the swimming pool is the only room with windows, because that's how I wanted it to be, really. I didn't want it any other way, really. It just makes sense to have the swimming pool. All the other rooms are windowless. It just felt that it makes sense for the swimming pool to give it a sense of being outside, I guess. So that's the swimming pool, and there will be stairs up to this level. I do plan on building another level and possibly a basement level as well, now that but where I'm going to put the entrances, the stairs for the second floor and the basement will go here, so it will go in this main corridor. As you can see, so far we've got like a reception room, a TV room, a very, very big dining room, some reasonably sized bedrooms, a reasonably sized bathroom, a reasonably sized kitchen, the sort of yoga and meditation room, sort of the spa which goes into the yoga. So really this area is the spa, yoga, meditation, sauna room, hot tub, massage benches. Then you've got the sort of walk-in wardrobe. Shoes and things like that. And then this side you've got walk-in wardrobe as well. So you've got that sort of thing as well. You've got the study with the chess set. In fact, I'm going to decorate that a bit more. I've got some ideas of what I want to put in that. Activities and skills. No, that's a carved guitar. Definitely want something musical. I don't want the violin. We'll have guitar. We'll have an easel. Bob Ross will probably like that. Yes, I have made Bob Ross into a sim. He is part of the household, as is Mr. Rogers, Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein. I actually made a sim in this household that resembles an ASM artist called Frivy, or Frivolous Fox. Don't ask me why. It just. Oh yeah. You can have. You can have lots of different instruments in here. Grand piano. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that easel and put that one in. What else should I put in? I don't want to over clutter the room. See, the photo studio I will do later on. I will do on the next level. Need a trending style board though. Need an acoustic guitar. You can never have enough guitars in a Sims house, I think. Activities and skills. Already got a chess set. Recreation, let's see what we've got. See, some of these bits come in rooms anyway, so don't need to. Oh, no, there is a special room for that that we can build separately. I think that's a very good start. Yeah, you can build a complete music room. I have done before, but I would recommend going on to a website called The Sims Resources if you ever get the game, because it's custom made items that players of the game have actually made that you can download. I have an annual subscription which allows me instantaneous download, which makes it so much easier to use. Otherwise you're very limited as to what you can download, but it's really useful if you want to download extra things like instruments and and they're all interactive. They actually make them so that they're fully interactive. And so I haven't yet decided what I'm going to do with this room yet. I might turn that into a gymnasium. I haven't decided, but as you can see, we have quite a decent starting point for the house. Plenty of activities to keep them busy for the moment. So we go back to live mode, and for some reason it crashes, so always does. There we go, and hopefully they will start to enter the house. Or they would. Moonlight Massacre 3 with Albert Einstein. So there you go. They're all young adults though. I don't know where Bob Ross is going. And I don't know why you're not moving, Tesla. There we go. So yes you can, because when you go into build mode, yes you can design the house to look like a castle. I tend not to, because I'm very boring when it comes to the layout of a house. I prefer sort of designing the interior and the... But here's the basement level, so you can go up to, I think it's something like 6 levels in height, so you can build... I did do a Cold War nuclear bunker in The Sims 4 in one house, and it had a 6-storey watchtower and a 2-storey nuclear bunker, I beg your pardon, because you can go down to 2 basements. So you've got this basement, that's where the swimming pool is. So, you know, you can go up to about 6 levels. This will probably only have about 3, so this second level will have extra rooms, and then the third level of this house will be the roof garden, because obviously there's no room in this property for a garden whatsoever. So, you know, everything will be on the roof. It's like a giant condo, really, because even the swimming pool is indoors. So it's an all-weather house with the roof on top being the garden, really. So yeah, that's how it's going to work. As I say, there will be sort of access tunnels and things like that, because if you go onto Sims Resources, which I've already mentioned, someone did do a mod of all things from Fallout and the Cold War, sort of, you know, so you can actually build bunkers and underground tunnels and vaults, and I mean, in the doors, if I go to the door section of the build, if I scroll down to here, and this is really cool, I love this. You've got, because obviously I've got the Journey to Batuu, which is Star Wars. You've got the Cautionary Tale door, which could be like a vault door. You can also use the Star Wars doors, which make perfect doors for tunnels and vaults. But you also get the to be a safe door, which is excellent for, you know, if you want to build a bunker or something. I like using them in the bunkers as well, because I sort of built in one house that you know, an underground field hospital as well. But there's the other doors I also use, the biometric vault door, which is very good for, and another not so inconspicuous door, which is also excellent for, and their actual animal, because you can have pets in this as well. But yeah, oh good, yes, almost done with the collab. Brilliant. Looking forward to it. It's all sort of based on real things. I mean, a lot of them have fake names, but if you go to the front room and click on I don't think it's maybe let's see, where was it? They sort of have play on words for things like, no, there we go, electronics. So you've got the unorthodox gaming console and the Goldilocks gaming console, which is sort of their take on Xbox. So you've got the I mean, if you want anything sort of looking like yeah, well, I'm also using gaming codes, which actually does increase the amount of what you can actually build. The reason I do that is because I'm not so bothered about the story mode of the game. I am very much into the actual building of the mansion, as you refer to it, and I'm happy to say it's a mansion because, I mean, look at the size of it. I mean, it's huge, and I like building big places and filling them with rooms and a huge swimming pool with 12 shower. I mean, there's only 6 people that live here, but you know, there's 12 showers in the living room, in the swimming pool section, with 10 toilets, 12 6 sets of towels, so 2 towels, and then you've got, as I say, you've got a huge amount of other things in the house. I mean, a huge dining room, very large kitchen with diner, reasonably sized bathroom, so you know, they've got plenty of places to actually shower and you know, do their business, as it were. And then of course you've got the spa as well on this floor, which is hot tub, sauna. The sauna's gone. That is not good. We need to put the sauna back. There we go. So they've got the sauna, massage bed, you know, so they've got plenty to keep them occupied at the moment. So I'm probably going to save that, actually, because we're coming up to the 3-hour mark. Yeah, I am really, for this game anyway. As a rule, I don't sort of cheat on other games. As I say, I only use the codes on this one because it grants you access to things that are normally hidden as well. There's a code that's actually referred to as BB period show hidden objects, which means it actually gives you access to objects that the game designers put in the game but aren't necessarily granted, as you know, they're sort of hidden sort of test objects, but they do make some interesting. I don't know if they've got anything here actually. Object by function, show all. The thing is, you can't tell what are hidden objects and what aren't. you know, but it does expand. It does expand the. But as I say, the Sims resource gives you so much more. That's made by people who play the game. You know, you get extra clothing, you get extra chair, you know, you get extra furniture, mirrors. You can think of it. You know, makeup, accessories for the Sims. You know, jewellery, headwear, shoes, socks, underwear, swimwear. If you can think of it, it's on there. You know, I mean, obviously within reason. I mean, there's nothing there that's immoral or inappropriate. They do have rules that you can't where you can't upload inappropriate material. They do take that pretty seriously. So you know, there are restrictions, which isn't a bad thing. But you know, the problem is, though, you've got to be careful how much you upload, you download from it, because if you have too many, you can create any sim you want. I mean, I've already created the Sims for this household. I can show you. Open the gallery. If I open up the gallery, it pauses the game, which takes a little bit of time. So here's the household I've made so far. So there's Nikola Tesla. She's just called Morgana Lancelot. She's not based on anyone in particular. Albert Einstein. Just because I thought it looked like Frivolous Fox, you know, I'd put her in there. It's not a bad likeness, really, is it? Then I made Bob Ross, and he's probably not the best one, but he's supposed to be Fred Rogers, you know, Mr. Rogers. You can adopt kids in the game. Yes, you need access to a computer. But you know, it really is. I play it on Steam, and you know, there's one more. Oops, sorry, that was me brushing the mic with my finger. There is one more game pack that's just come out called Cottage Living, which I've yet to download. It will give me a whole lot more stuff to work with. But you know, I didn't want to. Yep, Bob Ross and Rogers, indeed. Yep. So as I say, it's not the best likeness of Fred Rogers, but I was quite pleased with how Bob Ross came out. And funnily enough, as Bob Ross would say, that was a happy accident, because the person that actually came up on screen had the afro hairstyle. So I thought, I've got to make him Bob Ross. I've got to make him Bob Ross. Unfortunately, that they didn't have any shirt that resembled what he normally wore on Joy of Painting. I haven't started yet. I do have a start date, 9th of August. So you know, I've still got things I need to go through. You know, I still have a few things I need to sort out paperwork wise, but you know, I've got a start date which I'm really pleased about, and you know, it gives me chance to make sure I've got all the shirts and ties and things that I need for you know, the new role. It's an administrator role, sort of working in civil engineering, building maintenance. So it's quite an important role, though. It's a shame I can't talk too much about it because of where it's sort of but I can always message you anyway on Twitter and sort of say how much I'm enjoying it when I finally get there. But you know, sorry, that's my. If you're hearing like a popping noise, that's my new stress toy. I bought one of those. Sort of bubble wrap like toys where you push the buttons in and out. So yeah, I think he would have done, but they don't really give you that option in The Sims. That's the thing, they're all kind of, you know, I mean, Albert Einstein and Tesla are probably the two I'm most proud of out of all of them, and obviously Bob and Frivy. I don't know why I went with her, because you know there's so many amazing, you know, ASMR content creators, but The Sim came up and it just sort of resembled her, so I just went with it really. I mean, it's all at the beginning of this you know, but no, if you've got Steam and it's on Steam, as you can see, these are all the packs I used so to make the characters. So you've got Snowy Escape, Eco Lifestyle, Discover University, Island Living, Get Famous, Seasons, City Living, Get Together, Get to Work, Journey to Batu, Realm of Magic, Jungle Adventure, Parenthood, Vampires, Dine Out, Spa Day, Outdoor Retreat, Tiny Living Stuff Pack, Machino Stuff, Vintage Glamour Stuff, Backyard Stuff, Movie Hangout Stuff, and Spooky Stuff. And there's a lot more than that. Yeah, I have heard of him. I get the impression that I've got the feeling he might have changed his name though. I don't know what he changed it to, but you know, he from what I understand, he's actually quite an amazing chap. You know, I do think I have the pleasure of knowing him personally. I mean, I only speak for myself really, but I'm sure if you get to know him under his new name, you know, I think you'd get to, you know, I think people would get to like him. I know he was something to do with, you know, he was very big involved in my project. In fact, he had a lot of involvement in my ASMR project on my channel. In fact, I think for, you know, before, well, you never know, you might get to meet him one day. And of course he could appear in some form or other in The Sims as well, so you know, the name will live on, you know, his legacy will live on. But of course I'm on Darian ASMR, so you know, I am now the Dream Weaver. You know, yeah, so yeah, something like that, I think, you know. I don't know, yeah, all I know is he's a lovely chap, you know, he's a lovely chap, and I can only speak for myself, of course. Sorry, that's me playing with my toy again. My it's made of like a very flexible rubber-like material. There is a photo of it on either on my Twitter feed or on my Instagram feed if you want to see it. It's grey in colour, sort of charcoal grey. But it's a really great stress toy. Yeah, so you know, I have the pleasure of knowing him personally, I should say. You know, yeah, lovely chap. Yeah, I where he is now. Yeah, okay. Made myself laugh. Sorry, I'm just thinking. To be very honest with you, though, I mean, we've gone over 3 hours with this, so I think I'm going to save this. I think I'm going to save this and call it a night. But we'll continue talking whilst it all shuts down. Oh, well, he never mentioned that to me. Ooh, he sounds a bit of a Jack the Lad. Yeah. Now you come to mention it, indeed. Yeah. Hi Tessa, thank you for joining me. Yes. Is it Tessa or Tessa? I don't know. I always worry I'm pronouncing a name incorrectly, so I do apologise if I pronounce your name incorrectly. But yeah, I'm sort of working on this household and building it as I go. This empty room, I'm sort of thinking about what I'm going to do in the future. In fact, do you know what? Whilst we're here, let's do it. Let's build one more room, and we'll call it a night. So we may as well. It's here. So we need a door. So I am going to ketchup milkshakes? Oh dear. Doesn't sound like... No. Oh dear, no. Good lord, no. As this is my next idea for a room, we're going to change the decor. As I've got an idea of what I want to do with this room, we're going to change up the decor. And then the floor. Yeah, he is kind of weird, isn't he, Athol? Yeah, weird is good though. Weird is good. I'm weird. I can be weird too. I'll let you into a little secret, Tessa. I am Athol ASMR. That used to be my old name. I'm Ondarian ASMR now, but yeah, I used to be Athol ASMR. That was my old username before I rebranded. Athol stands for Adult Fan of Lego, and it didn't really reflect what my channel is about now, because I'm a storyteller ASMR artist. I'm the creator behind the Lord of War and Heartache, and most people thought because of the name Athol I was a Lego builder. I have built Lego on my channel before, but it was very misleading. And Ondarian is sort of like not quite a nationality, it's a designation because it's the Ondarian monarchy. So that's where my current username came from. I know I have Suko. I have indeed. I'm a sneaky one. Very sneaky indeed. I am indeed. Yes. They don't call me Sneaky Matt for nothing. And they don't call me Sneaky. Oh, if you're new to the live stream, which I know some of you are, I have laughing fit. You know, it's conversations like that me and Suko have that just set me off laughing because you know these live streams are so much fun with the conversations I have. You know, I really do enjoy them because I love the social interaction of talking to everyone and sharing my world. And yeah, Suko's a great guy. He is amazing. He's a good content creator too. I recommend if you're not familiar with his channel or his work, please do take the time to go and check him out because actually I did have a glass of gin this evening, so with tonic water, so you know. No, I've only had one drink. So let's put in a medical treadmill for so training bot. I think there is one thing we do need in here, and oh, that can go on the top. That can go on the roof garden. There is one thing a gym always needs, and that's a decent sound system. There we go. So yeah, I think because as I say, if you want extra sort of sports equipment like exercise bikes and things like that, I do highly recommend checking out the Sims I forgot what it's called now. Isn't that awful when you're trying to think of what you're trying to say and you suddenly forget what it is you're trying to describe? But it's the modding website that I use for this game. And at one time I did download things like exercise bikes and extra treadmills, things like that for the gym. It's got over 1 million items uploaded to it. It's really worth it if you're really into playing The Sims. As I say, I use this more for therapeutic reasons, you know, because I find it therapeutic for me to just turn on the computer and build a very big house. Hence why I use the codes, because it gives me access to everything without the need to play the game in real time, so I can just enjoy the process of putting everything where I feel it ought to be and giving it as uniform an appearance as possible. So I'm going to save that. So I think, considering this has gone over the 3-hour mark, I think we're going to save that. Exit to main menu. I'll just show you the packs as well, some of the packs as well. We'll save that. Always keep saving your game, no matter. That's my biggest advice to anyone who wants to do gaming of any form. You know, if you want to do it for your channel or something like that, always make sure you save your game, because if you lose it, it can be a real headache. No, this is one of my favourite games ever, and you know, I'm really delighted that I am able to share it with you. These are some of the packs though that I've got. That's the newest one, which I've not purchased yet, Cottage Living. So if you're into, I believe it's called Cottage Core, if you're into Cottage Core, you know, you get extra clothing and hairstyles and beards even. That's, you know, and clothing styles and things, so that's quite nice. I think you also get extra you also get an extra location to sort of build a house, so you get a village for this one. As I say, I've yet to buy that one, so I will do at some point. Snowy Escape is their winter one, and you can see all the extras it gives you, and it's really worth investing in these, because yeah, I mean, I have acute anxiety. I am on medication for acute anxiety, but I do find ASMR has helped, and this, you know, I'm giving back, but as I say, I don't consider myself a conventional ASMR artist, in the fact that oh, that's the university one, in that I do conventional triggers. I'm a writer, storyteller, so I do script writing. If you're not familiar with my channel, or the Lord of War and Heartache, there is a full playlist from chapter 1 onwards with all the side story chapters as well. There's 30 videos in that chapter. The longest video in there is nearly 2 hours long. That's chapter 13. And you know, I've worked with a lot of amazing ASMR artists on that project. We you know, I've collaborated with a lot of people. I'm just going to come out of this game now, so we're just going to exit it. It's saved, so we're good. But I've collaborated with a lot of amazing people on my channel, and my channel is very much a collaborative effort, which I've always wanted it to be. You know, it's not just my project, it's everyone who's been involved so far and is being involved. And you know, I'm really happy with the way things are going. It is, and it's getting longer. It is getting longer. You know, put it this way, the whole season so far has gone on longer than, shall we say, Game of Thrones. You know, that only had 10 episodes a season, apart from season 8, which was it season 8 or season 7? I don't know, I never saw that season. You know, it sort of and of course here's my new gaming content card as well, so you know, that is, yeah, please do. You know, as I say, and I'm always looking for people who are interested in in taking on characters, or You know, so if you're ever interested in participating in the future as a character, I do have a list of available characters, and I'm always adding to it, so it's an open invitation, and it's always there for anyone who wishes to participate, I should say. Ondarian for my username actually comes from a location in my story. The capital city of the monarchy is called Ondar. It's Ondar City, and Ondarians are the people that, or Ondarian is the sort of identity of the people who come from the monarchy. So you've got Ondar, you know, you've got Ondar City, Gebelra, which is the capital of the desert realm, Varuna, which is the capital of the forest realm. You know, and we've got loads of different ideas and concepts involved in the story. It's really, really developed into a whole world. Game Devs ASMR is actually developing a dragon that will appear in a future episode, which I've still yet to script it, and I'm hoping he will voice it too. But I will script it for him and send it over. But I'm really excited about that because I really like dragons. So you know, if you're on any sort of other social media like Twitter or Instagram, you can always direct message me and I can send you, if you're ever interested in... Yeah, I'm in the UK, yeah. You know, I am in the UK, I am British. You know, I usually stream once a week on a Friday from 9 o'clock onwards, or 8 o'clock onwards even, and sort of sometimes you know, this is sort of one of the only second time I've tried video gaming. Normally I'm on camera, and you can see my past live streams are still available to view. You know, you can still watch my past live streams. They are still available. Oh right, yeah. I've got quite a few friends in the USA. I've kind of made a lot of friends through social media in the last year or so since I started my channel. As I say, I started out with a much older name. Well, started out as Aphol ASMR, and only recently, in the last month or so, I haven't actually... This is only the second time I've done gaming content. No. I was part of a collaboration with Mike Talks ASMR, and those videos are up as one complete video. I actually did record 2 Nintendo games. I did Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins and Batman the video game for that collaboration, and I just put the 2 videos together, and yeah, so there is that video as well. So you know, please do give that one a look. I do plan on doing... I'm afraid you did Banana Muffin. I'm so sorry. I've been going for over 3 hours now. This is just sort of the chat at the end. This is one of the longest live streams I've done in a very long time. it's not often I do such long live streams, but you know, I enjoy doing them very much. I do them through Streamlabs OBS because obviously I'm only a small channel, and I was informed by the powers that be, aka YouTube, that I don't have enough subscribers to actually it's all that malarkey about having 1,000 subscribers, whilst you know, because I'm still on the discussion tab. You need to have the apparently you need to have 1,000 subscribers to get the community tab. Well, I always say, how big is a community? We've got villages of about in the United Kingdom. Yeah. I mean, I live stream as much as I can, really, because I love doing it. I did look at live streaming on Twitch, but in all honesty, I do feel well, thank you, by the way, Tessa, for your comment. I've just approved that. All my comments are held for review, mainly for, because I do try and keep my profile a safe haven for people. But yes, thank you very much for your comment on my voice acting video. That's very much appreciated. I will respond as well, because I do make it a rule that I respond to all comments. Ooh, Suko. I don't know about that. I really don't. I'm just typing. Yeah, I don't think the world's ready for an OnlyFans thing from me. Not unless they're absolutely Oh, hi Pink, thank you for joining me. Yeah, you sort of come in sort of near to the not quite the end. I'm sort of doing the sort of social thing. I've been going for nearly 3.5 hours now, and I really do enjoy it, live streaming and talking to people. That's what I love about doing this. Yeah, I kind of got the impression that was a joke. As I say, the world is nowhere near ready for Ondarian ASMR OnlyFans. I have thought, I've spoken about this before, but I have considered Patreon. I really would need to think about how I would go about that, because I'd have to, because my upload rate is quite sporadic, because obviously I work with, because the majority of my project is collaborative, I have to work with other... No, I'm not wearing my top hat. I've got my headphones on. I can't wear my top hat when I've got my headphones on. Sorry, I'm just responding to comments as I say, I always make it a rule that I you know, I've thought about doing Patreon, because I have been approached by some content creators who have asked how they could support my content, you know, in other ways. Obviously, if I got to the point that I was monetized, I would look at membership as well. You know, joining sort of thing. So I mean, that's a long way off, because I don't get enough watch hours for even, you know, I don't have enough subscribers or even watch hours to even think about being monetized. But the one thing I've always said about that is, and people will, you know, people will tell you I've always maintained this. Even my best mates, even my best friends will tell you I've said this. When the time comes and I am monetized, or if I'm offered monetization, all the money I make would not be used directly on me. I would reinvest it back into the channel. I've already got a Blue Yeti. I've already got a camera. So I'm kind of already there with that side of things. But what I'm also looking at the possibility of in the future is better editing software, possibly a faster laptop, things like that. You know, technology to do better editing. You know, like Sony, that one that Sony makes that makes it look professional, sort of thing. I can't remember what it's called now, but it's something like it's ridiculous price. It's something like 4 figures. But I mean, I use I mean, I love using Wondershare Filmora 10, and you know, it really does make a difference. And one of my big secrets is that all my thumbnails, no, that's the thing, I don't have a time. I should try and build one. I should try and build a time machine, because I really do think that, yeah, you know, I really think I should look into building a time machine, maybe. But another secret to improving my channel, for example, is that all my thumbnails that you see on the Lord of War and Heartache are actually made on Microsoft PowerPoint. I used to use Publisher, but that is very clunky. I find Desktop Publisher very, very clunky, whereas PowerPoint actually gives me the sort of style and image that I want for my thumbnails. So but I mean, as I say, I've just gone over to an HD video camera, so you know, I can now do videos in 1080, and I am planning on doing actual videos for this channel. You know, it's not going to just be audio. It is going to be 100%, you know, there is going to be more video as well of me in character for certain people. For example, because I already use an image of myself in the costume for him, I will be performing Maximus live the next time he appears in the Lord of War and Heartache. The voices that I do that are going to remain as voice acting only is Lord Volkov, Rafik, Garen, Jeffrey, and the reason I will only ever do them as voice acting is because I've already got still pictures of artwork of things that already look like them. So I've already got like a picture of that represents Lord Volkov. I've got a picture of that represents Rafik, Garen, Garen of Trigon, Jeffrey of Trigon, that sort of thing. So because obviously I used a photo of myself in costume for Maximus, he is the one character I perform that I'm actually going to bring to life on video. I'm also doing a video for chapter 16. I'm going to let you in on this. I'm actually doing it in the same costume because of an in-joke. It's all to do with an in-joke. So I would recommend, if you want to know more about Maximus, I would recommend watching, because he appears in a couple of videos. His first appearance is, if I can find it, the troop have arrived, which is the troop saga. Then he's in chapter 7 joining the troop, and then he's also in Maximus and Rafik, which is the sort of pseudo sequel to chapter 7, and he also appears in no, it's not that one. The Darkest Hour as well. So he appears in 4 videos, and you'll see me in the costume as Maximus. So you get an idea of what he looks like, and so bringing him to life will be quite easy. But yeah, I'm gonna try some different videos. I'm gonna try some traditional or classic ASMR roleplay. So you might get a cranial nerve exam. You might. I won't do anything like hair cutting or anything like that. But you might get like cranial nerve exam, eye exam, something like that. Improvised tools or something like that. So, because I can now do it, I've got a green screen. I've got, I've got the green screen. I've got the camera to do it in 1080 HD. I've got the Blue Yeti microphone, which I'm talking into now. So, all in all, it's going to be. I mean, if you go back through my live streams from previous, say a month ago, and then look at my most recent live stream, which was actually yesterday, you will see the huge difference. Some of them I also did through my phone, which was called through an app called Prism, but I don't really recommend streaming through your phone because my phone got very hot. The glue melted and my phone came apart, hence why I had to buy a brand new phone. So I wouldn't recommend that. But, I've now got all this new opportunity to evolve my channel beyond just having to use my phone to record. So I think it's, the future is really bright, and there's some really exciting things coming on the way for this channel. I really do feel That's absolutely fine, Tessa. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm about to wrap up anyway, because it's nearly midnight here in the UK, and I will have to head off to bed soon. So yes, please, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate that. It's very kind of you to be here, and I'm really grateful for you being here. Thank you so much. But yeah, I think it's about 1:45 here in the UK. So I think on that note, I will wrap up. We've been going for about I've been going for about 3 hours and 40 minutes. This is the longest live stream I've ever done. It's been an absolute thrill to do this with all of you with me. I've really enjoyed myself. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting my channel, and watching my work. A huge thank you to every single one of my subscribers, because this channel isn't really about me, it's about you. You help to make this channel by supporting it. You're the people that give me the encouragement I need to continue, and I am so grateful for that. Thank you so much. I really do mean that. It makes such, so, thank you so much for joining me, and I will be doing another live stream next week. Whether or not it's gaming, I don't know. So we'll see, because I sort of do these things, it might just be a on-screen camera chat next week. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have an absolutely amazing weekend, and I wish you all the best for Friday night. It is now 11:45 properly, so I'm going to sign off because I need to do my teeth and get ready for bed, and I wish you all the very best. So thank you again. Bye for now.